Good afternoon, my play scholars. For the last week or so, we've been looking at circles and all the places we can find circles. We've created circle pictures and done circle dots and made circles in the air, one curved line, and we've done colors with circles. And I have found a book that's called Lots of Dots. And dots are another name for a circle because dots are round and they are a circle shape. So today we're going to read or explore this book, but what we're going to do is Miss M's going to change the wording, and where it says dots, I'm going to use the word circle because we have become circle seekers, my play scholars. Yes, we have. And we've gotten very good at finding circles everywhere. So I thought we would investigate this book. It was written and the pictures were done by Craig Frazier. So Mr. Craig wrote the story, the words, and he also drew all these amazing illustrations, which is another fancy word for pictures. So let's open the cover and explore his book, okay? Oh my goodness, look at all the circles. This looks like our circle pictures we made this week, doesn't it? I know some of you used green and blue and little circles and big circles. Oh my goodness, our circle picture looks like Mr. Frazier's picture. Here we go, I'm turning the page. It says lots of dots. We're going to say lots of circles because there's lots of circles everywhere. Oh, some circles are big. Oh, I see he's got a great big drum and he's hitting it a little circle, the little drum handle circle. Yes, some circles are big, yes, and some are little. Some circles are tiny. Oh, look at his eye. We all have a little black dot in our eye. It's called our pupil, huh? And it is very, very small compared to everything else. And some circles float up in the air. Oh, look what happened. Oh, I wonder, have you ever had a balloon and let go of the string? What happens when you let go of the string? Did your balloon fly away into the air? Mine did, and then I was like, I want it back, but I couldn't get it back. I had to go to the store and get another balloon. So this man let go of one of his circles, one of his balloons. I wonder how many balloons he has. Do you want to count them with me? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 balloons. Oh, some circles are on trees. I think we saw circles like this in a book we read last week. It said some things eat orange, right? Yes. So do you think this is an orange tree? Do you think he's picking oranges? I think you're right. I know a lot of people around here right now are picking red things off trees. Yes, they're apples. We are in the middle of apple picking season, aren't we? Some circles help people go places. So I wonder, can circles be inside circles? Be inside circles? I see little tiny gray circles and a little bit bigger white circle and an even bigger gray circle and then an even larger black circle. They're his tires, yes, but look over here. It's a street light. It's a red, yellow, green light. And red tells the man he's got to stop. These slash marks are saying that the green light is lit up. So that means he can go. So he's probably going to go, isn't he? Let's turn our page. Oh, what's he eating? I think he has an ice cream cone. Do you think so? How many scoops of ice cream does he have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. He has scoops of ice cream. It looks like he's liking his ice cream too. I can see his tongue. He's licking his ice cream. He needs to lick quickly because look down here. It's it's melting. His ice cream is melting. What do we have here? It does look like our seed pod, doesn't it? The wisteria seed pod that Miss M gave you. But this is actually peas. And peas come in a pod, just like the one you found in your bag this week. And some of us like eating the peas cooked, and some of us like eating the peas not cooked. It just depends on which way you like them. I can see he's got a big blue ball. Do you notice the man's legs? The boy's legs? Do you think he's moving, I wonder? You do? It says some circles are for kicking. So if he's kicking it, yeah, I think he's kicking a ball. And we have all different size balls, don't we? We have beach balls and kick balls and little balls. Yeah, our balls are all in the shape of a circle when they're flat in a pitcher. Yes. What's he doing, I wonder? Oh, he's lifting them up. So he's exercising? It says some circles are heavy. I know I've been to a gym before and I've seen somebody trying to lift circles on a bar like this, and it takes them a while to get them up in the air. Look at his face. Do you think he's finding it heavy? It's like, he's trying really hard to lift those circles. Ooh, what a fun illustration. He's blowing bubbles. I like to blow bubbles. Do you? Do you like running after them and catching them too? I do too. And then I want somebody to blow even more bubbles so I can chase after them and catch them again. All these bubbles make, yeah, they are all circles, blue circles. And I can tell by his face, the way his lips are, he's trying to blow more bubbles. Yes, he is. Isn't it interesting? I just noticed they start little, and as they get further away from the man, they get bigger. His circles are getting bigger as they go up. Oh! I see the circles, and I see they're in something. I wonder, what are they? They're what? They're gumballs. Sometimes I get to get a gumball out of the machine. Yes. The man has a yellow gumball, so he must have already put his money in the machine to get his gumball. Yes. Oh. So this is a telescope. It's sort of like binoculars, and then we can look through a telescope and we can see the stars better at night. Yes, would you like to see a telescope sometime? I will see if we can get one in our classroom. So when we look up into the sky at night and we see those stars, or even the moon, what shape is the moon sometimes? It is. It's a circle. In our illustration, there is no moon, only the stars, but there's a lot of stars right now. And we've had some good weather to look up in the sky and see all the stars, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. This man has 4 circles on his shirt. I wonder, what are they? They're buttons. Yes. I think you are right. Sometimes our clothes has buttons on them and sometimes it doesn't. Miss M's shirt has no buttons today. Does your shirt have buttons today? Oh yes, some of our coats have buttons too. Yep, buttons are everywhere. Are buttons always a circle? No, they aren't. You're right. They can come in all different shapes, but the 4 buttons on this man's shirt are circles. I see circles. Is that the sun? It is the sun. And the sun is usually a circle unless a cloud goes in front of it. But I wonder, what are these two circles near his eyes? Yes, Miss M, I have on glasses. They are not sunglasses. I need my glasses to be able to see you and to read. But a lot of us do wear sunglasses. And in our book, the sunglasses are circles. Let's see. What do we have? It's a garden. And in this garden, all the flowers are circles. I know a lot of people like to draw with their crayons and with their markers, and they often draw this type of circles for a flower. You're going to do that when we're done. That'd be a great idea. You could get out your crayons or your markers and draw a picture. Maybe you could send me a photograph of it. I would love to see your flower gardens that you draw. The man looks like he's picking parts of the flower. They're called petals. Each little circle is called a petal. Yes, and it looks like he is picking the petals off the flowers. Let's see, I'm turning the page. It's a very colorful book, isn't it? Do some of you have a skateboard? Did you ever look at your wheels? Your wheels on your skateboard are circles. Look at the man's face. He looks excited, doesn't he? Happy? Yes, he looks happy and he looks excited. Do you get excited when you're on a skateboard or on your bicycle or on your scooter? Yeah, it's fun to go fast on our things, isn't it? It says, some circles, oh, dogs have circles. The firehouse dog, yes, the white and black one. That's the one a lot of us think about. They do have black spots, don't they? There are other animals that also have spots. I wonder if you can think of one other animal that has circles. Maybe you could send Miss Emma a note and tell me what animal you've seen that also has circles. I had to look at this one a while to find the circles. Can you find the circles? Yes, there are circles in his eyes again, his pupil and his eyeball. But I looked real closely. Do you see him on the butterfly? Butterflies and moths often have circles on their wings, and I'll tell you why. It's to protect themselves. Birds think that the two circles are eyes like you and I have, big eyes, and then the bird doesn't try to eat them. It's their way of scaring things away by saying, I'm bigger than you. So they often have these circles on their wings. Reminds me of breakfast. Our plates are circles. What other things are in our kitchen that we eat with? Bowls. Bowls are cups. Cups are circles. And in our eggs, the yolk. It's called the yolk. The yellow part of the egg is called the yolk. Some people like the yolk. Other people say, no, thank you. Miss M likes to dunk her toast in the yolk. And we have 1, 2 egg yolks in our eggs. Let's see. Wow. This is everything that we looked at through the whole book. There's our sun and our gumballs and our balloons. Wow. So, my friends, lots of dots, or as Miss M says, lots of circles. Did you enjoy the book? Would you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Let me know whether you like this book, because this was my first time reading it. And as you go about your day today, when you're in your house or when you're playing with your toys or when you're outside, look for circles. And when you find one, say, I spy a circle. Say, look, Mom, I found a circle. So maybe you have a favorite toy and you never looked at it before and there's circles on it. Or maybe there's something you like to eat that wasn't in our book. That's a circle. Shoot Miss Emma a note. or a photograph. Let me know where you find circles. I would enjoy seeing those. And until tomorrow, scholars, Miss M's going to do a couple of our goodbyes, okay? Let's say, in a while, crocodile. It's time to go, hippo. Toodaloo, kangaroo. See you soon, raccoon. Bye-bye, butterflies. So, have a good rest of your day, my play scholars, and look for circles.